My mum was like, you should do some volunteering or like do something. And we went to the volunteer centre and the lady there helped us find this place. So yeah, great.
Done a bit of cutting out in my life.
When you're retired, you sort of get, not cut off, but you know, when you've worked all your life, you don't have those contacts and you just sort of sit at home and think, well, what do I do now? So I thought, oh, I'll give something back to the community and help.
So if you do trunk and feet,
it's quite collaborative here, and I think that's one of the reasons why people enjoy coming to Stitch Kitchen so much.
yeah, I'll grab you a little knitting needle.
I like being able to share my skills and seeing people improve and be super passionate about something.
We run community sewing classes. We accept donations of surplus haberdashery. And the third thing that we do is our community projects. So we have an amazing team of volunteers who come in every week and we make up different products for the different organisations around the city and find out who needs what. One of the projects that we've been running since 2019 has been our 4KT Elephants project. We've so far made about 1,900 elephants. And we've been giving them to organisations such as Teds for Kids and Foster Hope.
So here's a beautiful medium one.
Oh, isn't he lovely? Kids are going to love him.
Giving people a common purpose or a common project is really valuable in terms of bringing those people together and making them feel comfortable and that they have a sense of belonging.
But that's okay.
Stitch Kitchen is very dependent at this point on the few of us in these leading roles. Increasingly, we want to become independent. We want to be able to cover our operating costs from revenue that we generate. We are partially funded thanks to the DCC, lotteries, all those sorts of things. And of course, the ANZ Staff Foundation this year sponsored 6 months of our mending workshops, which was really great. Big picture dream, we definitely want to see like an increase in our turnover in terms of our fabrics. We want to see more people in our classes. We want more people collaborating with the community and developing new solutions to the problems that we know. We don't have to solve all of the world's problems. Just start where you are, use what you've got, do what you can.